Welcome to the icy realm of the Norse gods, where the skies echo with the clashing of swords and the howling of wolves, where destiny is woven in the branches of the world tree Yggdrasil. Today, we delve into the enigmatic trinity of Asgard: Odin, Thor, and Loki. Three figures who are more than just deities. They are the very forces that shape the cosmos, balancing wisdom, strength, and chaos in a perpetual dance that defines the fate of all existence. Imagine the great hall of Valhalla, where fallen warriors feast and prepare for the ultimate battle, Ragnarok. At the head of the table sits Odin, the Allfather, his single eye gleaming with 1,000 secrets. Next to him, his son Thor, the mighty thunder god, grips his enchanted hammer, Mjolnir, with a firm hand, ever ready to defend the realms. And there, lurking in the shadows, is Loki, the trickster, a god whose silver tongue and cunning mind make him both ally and enemy. This is the story of how these three gods, bound by blood and fate, navigate the intricate web of Norse destiny. Odin, the Allfather, is the king of the gods and the guardian of wisdom. His thirst for knowledge is insatiable, driving him to make unimaginable sacrifices. Once, he hung himself from the branches of Yggdrasil, the world tree, for 9 days and nights, pierced by his own spear, to gain the wisdom of the runes. He sacrificed his eye at Mimir's well for a sip of its sacred waters, granting him a glimpse of the future, a future shrouded in darkness and death. But what makes Odin fascinating is not just his wisdom, but his paradoxical nature. As a god of war, he is ruthless, sending his Valkyries to collect the souls of slain warriors for the final battle. Yet he is also a god of poetry, art, and inspiration. He speaks in riddles, weaving complex tapestries of fate and prophecy. His ravens, Hugin and Munin, fly across the 9 realms, gathering secrets and whispers, which he alone can interpret. Imagine the chilling silence of a winter night, the sky ablaze with the northern lights. In his hall, Odin sits, deep in thought. He knows Ragnarok is coming, the end of all things. But what if there's a way to change it, to twist the threads of fate? As he ponders, a shadow slips into the hall: Loki. Odin's eye narrows. Can he trust the trickster, or will Loki's schemes only hasten the doom he fears? Thor, Odin's son, is the embodiment of brute strength and courage. With his mighty hammer Mjolnir, he protects Asgard and Midgard from the chaotic forces that threaten them. The giants of Jotunheim quake in fear at the mere mention of his name. Thor is not just a warrior, he is a force of nature. The thunder roars when he rides his chariot, drawn by 2 goats across the sky. His strength is unrivaled, his temper fiery. Yet beneath his fierce exterior lies a heart that beats with a fierce loyalty to his family and the people he protects. But Thor is more than just a warrior. He is a symbol of the unyielding spirit of the Norse people. His battles against the giants are not just physical confrontations, but metaphors for the eternal struggle between order and chaos. He fights not only to protect, but to uphold the cosmic balance, ensuring that the forces of destruction do not consume the world. Picture Thor, standing at the edge of the Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge, his hammer crackling with lightning. He knows that every victory against the giants is temporary, that the final battle, Ragnarok, will come. But he fights on, not because he believes he can stop the end, but because it is his duty to defend what is good and just, even against impossible odds. He looks up to see a figure approaching, Loki. The trickster smiles, offering help, but Thor grips Mjolnir tighter. He knows the danger of trusting Loki, yet there's something in the trickster's eyes, a glimmer of sincerity, or perhaps just another layer of deceit. Loki, the trickster god, is a figure of chaos and transformation. His actions are unpredictable, his motives unclear. He is a master of shape-shifting, able to become anything and anyone, a fly, a fish, or even a beautiful woman. Loki's cunning is unparalleled, his silver tongue capable of turning friend against friend, sowing discord wherever he goes. Yet, Loki is not purely malevolent. He is a catalyst for change, a necessary force in a world that would otherwise stagnate. Without Loki, the gods would never have received their greatest treasures: Thor's hammer, Odin's spear, Freya's necklace, all gifts won through his cunning and mischief. But Loki's darker side is never far away. It is he who will betray the gods, leading the giants against them in the final battle. And yet, even in his betrayal, he serves a role ordained by fate. Visualize Loki standing on a cliff overlooking the churning seas of Midgard, the winds whipping around him. He is torn between two worlds, the world of the gods, his bloodkin, and the world of chaos, his true calling. He knows he will bring about Ragnarok, but part of him wonders if he must. What if he could find a way to change his fate, to avoid the doom that hangs over all their heads? But then he smiles, for even he cannot tell if he truly wants to save Asgard or destroy it. For Loki, the line between creation and destruction is always blurred. The story of Odin, Thor, and Loki is not just a tale of gods and heroes. It is the story of the universe itself. Each plays their part in the grand design of fate. Odin, the seeker of knowledge, trying desperately to forestall the inevitable. Thor, the unyielding protector, fighting against forces he knows will one day overwhelm him. And Loki, the unpredictable trickster, whose actions will either doom the world or bring about its rebirth. Their fates are intertwined, each bound to the other in ways they cannot fully understand. As Ragnarok looms on the horizon, the tension between them grows. Odin's wisdom falters, Thor's strength alone cannot save them, and Loki's duplicity blurs the line between friend and foe. The gods themselves are caught in a web of destiny they helped weave, unable to escape the roles they were born to play. As we stand on the precipice of the end, watching the gods prepare for their final stand, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the inevitability of change. Odin, Thor, and Loki, each embodying a fundamental aspect of existence, show us that wisdom, strength, and even chaos have their place in the grand scheme of things. But the question remains, will their combined efforts be enough to stave off the end? Or are they merely players in a story that was written long before time itself? As we bid farewell to the gods of Asgard, we turn our gaze to the towering peaks of the Andes, where another trinity of divine forces weaves its influence over the heavens and the earth. Join us next time as we embark on a journey through the sacred myths of the Inca, where Viracocha, the great creator, Inti, the radiant sun god, and Pachamama, the nurturing earth mother, hold sway over the elements and the fates of humankind. Their stories of creation, power, and balance will take you to the heart of an ancient world filled with mystery and cosmic significance. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an adventure with us.